All right, this is the start of a day 99 of the hour profile. So we have today, and then tomorrow we're going to reap the rewards. I'm gonna reap what I sow. I'm gonna harvest my magic jelly bean. So until then, we're gonna get as much fortune as I can, and I'm going to upgrade my greenhouse as much as I can. So yeah. Lonely, I did. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. All right, starting on the garden is not a bad spot to start on. Let's throw on the equipment. See, 185 pumpkin, 185 pump, 405 sugar, 3 golden carrots, 560 potato, 560 potato, 195 moonflower. Wow, that's quite the complex shopping list, but we'll go in. Yo, this is Marino. Yes, true. W mans. W ball knowledge, Kaya. W ball knowledge. Um, 560 potato. 3 golden carrots. Guys, I for sure have over 200 mil on my Iron Man now. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I'm rich. 185 pumpkin. See, is there anything I need to buy or sell order? Some green thumb books. We'll go ahead and do that. My crop fever book's filled, and also my dedication books. So that is all really good. Green thumb. Actually, I might not want to buy that. I might not want to buy green thumb books. What's the margin actually? Oh, okay, maybe I will. Okay, warp garden. What the heck? What's going on? Oh yeah, good luck with that, Manny. All right, let's go ahead and accept these guys up. Perfect. Hold on, I need to do this guy. DBNR, how you doing? Why end it? Why end the hour profile? Because it just takes up a lot of my time. I have other ambitions I wish to fulfill. I want to... I think I want to try to make a guide every, like... At least 2 guides a month I want to put out. And... I'm probably not going to do pest hunting. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends. Maybe I'll do some other random videos too. Oh, wait, I got a compacted Moonflower drop. Firefly Bestiary 7, Moonflower Milestone 17, and Moonflower Collection 6. Manny, day 100 is just going to be, I'm just gonna collect my magic jelly beans that have been growing there for a while. Oh my god, a fruit bowl! A fruit bowl, that's 1 in 500 from visitors. Okay, so let me go make sure I could fix that up. What was it, 6 golden carrots? That's really rare. Oh, it was 5 golden carrots, alright. I could do that, but for now I'll just put it away. It's not really a deal breaker here. How you doing, Captain Cheese? Tibidor, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too, man. These are some big boys. They're not quite max, but this is pretty good. I definitely should have upgraded my greenhouse growth speed, but I was scared that upgrading that makes the water get used faster, so I didn't really want to risk it. Because if the water got used faster, then it's a higher probability my plants die every day, but I suppose that's something I could have looked into, but I didn't. Why not return to it? I think I'll log into it once a year or something. After day 100, I'll log in every... Maybe I'll just log in every derpy. W Captain Cheese, W Mans. Actually, you know, I think that's a good idea. I'll just log in every single derpy. W idea or nah? How's it going, Squid? Hello, Evan. Patrick, man, thank you for the rose over on TikTok. Oh, oops. Okay, Greenhouse 2 is done. Squid tired have played soccer for 70 minutes. God damn. No, soccer is actually like, you need to have like good endurance to play soccer. Okay, there we go. Let's collect the traps, then... Oh my god, Captain Cheese! Thank you for the gifted, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Captain Cheese. DBNR, that's good, you're getting physical activity, that's probably healthy. Okay, there are 2 commissions I could hand in right away, so let's go ahead and do that. Cliffside veins, ramparts. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Runcat, how you doing, man? Oh shit, sorry. Bless me. TBR, no need to sub. Do you own /visit portal? I do not, but I own /visit mid, which is actually 1 character shorter. So you might find that more convenient to type in. Or if you just click your Skyblock menu, click fast travel, click the blaze powder, and then click my head, you're in. I have all the cakes, I have a fairy soul, I have an anvil, I have an e-table, I have a beacon. Actually, I don't think I have a beacon on there. My Ken got hacked, what's the best way to start a new profile? Get a solid moneymaker and progress far in 1 skill first. So, I would recommend farming. Especially, definitely, farming is objectively the best thing to start a new profile on because the greenhouse is frickin' really good. Am I on 10x Goblin? What the hell's going on? Oh. What am I perked into? That's not the most efficient though, lock-in yet. Unlocking garden first and doing garden to get your greenhouse is definitely the best thing you could do to start your profile. That's the first thing you should do in length that you should dump some time into. If you're just like playing like some chud, like definitely do it. Especially if you're asking me what to do. As long as you like harvest your greenhouse, sometimes like you're in the green. Wait, Rencat, you're an unarmed security guard for an event venue now. Jesus. Hopefully, hopefully nothing happens, right? Hopefully you don't have to do anything and you just stand there. I guess I'll buy the mithril plates, and then I will try to get buy orders going to put stuff for more plates into the forge. First, before I forget, do I have this? Collector Forge, thank you, Larpinator, appreciate that. Started Hypixel Skyblock yesterday, any tips? Get into the garden. That's always like my big tip for people. Get into the garden and do your dailies. The big 2 tips. What's the garden? It's just where you farm. Eventually you get an NPC on your island that will take you there. I think it's Skyblock level 5 or 6 or something, 6 or 7, I don't know. Warp slash hub. Oh, see you later, TVNR. Take care, man. Do you use a different computer to AFK on your island? I just run 2 Minecrafts on the same computer. 35. What the hell? That's expensive. Maybe I should start buy ordering compost. I don't know. How much copper do I have? 67, 67, 67. So, sorry, just sprinted to my keyboard. Couldn't help myself. Hey, that's why I said it. That's why I said it. Warp. Yes. What do I do now? I did my mining dailies. I collected this. I guess technically I could just pest farm or something, but is that worth doing? Oh wait, you know what? Maybe I should buy. I know what I need to do. What is it? Moonflower and sunflower that these things give? I think that's what Tilted Honey said. Twelve bestiary milestones, that's a lot of combat XP. Not as much as you would think. That seems pretty expensive. How much do I have in my sacks? Not a lot, actually. Warp. Actually, before I forget, I'm going to enchant my hoe. Crop Fever 2. 3. Okay, Crop Fever 3 onto the hoe. And then Dedication 3 onto the hoe. Nice. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I hope not. Oh, that's chill, Rencat. Okay, let me do this. I probably have a bunch of these guys to sell. Honestly, not as much as I would have thought. Okay, selling the shards from yesterday. Let's do myself a favor and get my free powder. Get my free tickets. Oh, I got a Starling prize. What? Wait, did I? It must have went into my sack. Okay, definitely just insta-selling that. This, I'll sell order, why not? I have like no fucking money. You know, I'm not buying Green Thumb. I feel like that's kind of a waste. Maybe I'll buy Turbo 3 for Sunflower, was that? Then I'll start buying compost. Frick, how much do I need? I'll just buy 1800 for now. I'll just buy 17. I'll buy 1600 for now. Warp, Galatea. Renka, honestly, I don't even mind if I lose the spooky world record, bro. I'm not like a spooky world record guy. That just happened by coincidence. Okay. Why don't you use a resource pack? I just don't like them. I guess I'll swap to this guy. Oops. Yeah, in my video, I'm definitely gonna tell people not to do magic jelly beans because it definitely just wasn't worth it. But now I know. Well, actually, it could be worth. If this gives me 500 million coins, it will be very worth it. But I don't think it's gonna do that. Captain Cheese. Wait, did you gift 2 more subs? Thank you, Captain Cheese. I appreciate that, man. I think Ashwreath is actually just like the undefeated king of the garden. Especially like if you can't log in every day, then if your mutations die, like you kind of just get cooked. I suppose Blastberry could be worth looking into. Why do you farm Hide on Leaf? This is my best money making method. Like 30 mil an hour. Is Godpot worth if I got a net worth of 7 mil? If you had 2 mil, I would still tell you to buy a God Pot, I'm gonna be honest. God Pots are so goated. And by the way, you don't lose a God Pot when you die. Didn't you used to lose a God Pot when you die if you didn't have a cookie? But they changed that. Now you just never lose your God Pot. How you doing, Redhead? How you doing, man? Are you employed? Yeah, I work at McDonald's. 2 years ago? Jeez. OG ball knowledge. Is Godpot, is losing Godpot on death? Oh, actually, what do you guys actually think is elite ball knowledge of Skyblock? What would you guys consider elite ball knowledge? What are you hunting for? Just need money. Captain Cheese, are you stopping at 300? Brand Kudra is not elite ball knowledge. That is not elite ball knowledge. Ember Rod! Oh, get this one, pick a priority. Celadon die glitch? That wasn't even that long ago though, that was like a year ago. Wither pet glitch? That kinda is elite ball knowledge, I'm inclined to agree. Item quality out of dungeon items, that's kind of elite ball knowledge. When you could get item quality on like adaptive armor, for example. I wish they didn't remove that. I feel like that would have made it kind of more fun now. Cause then you would need to drop a shit ton before you get one of max quality, and people might want to go for that. Oh, Captain Cheese, that's fair, man. That's fair. I mean, it's expensive. Telekinesis? Guys, You know, also is actually this is a good one. Magma armor, the magma set. Why did they remove that armor set? What was wrong? Why did they remove it? Like, I actually have no idea. I thought that was like a pretty fun set. Modrons? No, I'm on Lunar. I could have sworn when I started the Crimson Isle was basically a halfway to a battlefield. Oh, yeah, Manny, that was called the Blazing Fortress, and that is, they replaced that with the Crimson Isle. Rev Minion Exploit. I don't even know what that is. That might be like super elite ball knowledge. What is Rev Minion Exploit? The armor broke during an update? Yeah, but why would they remove it instead of fixing it? Imagine they just start removing things when they break. I guess it's not broken anymore, is it? Yeah, Tossif King, that is the magma armor. That is not in the game anymore. You can't craft it. Or I guess it's in the game still, but you can't craft it. Where's all the invisibugs in the boxes? Chicken minion egg farms. Precision miner bug. I guess that I'm not a dirty cheater though. I'm not a dirty cheater. You hunted them to extinction? Yeah, a little bit. Tony, I'll look afterwards, bro. I'll look afterwards. How you doing, Tony? Armadillo mining? I was actually thinking, like, if I ever get to the point where I just start posting like random like yapping videos on my second channel, I was thinking that I would make one about armadillo mining, and I'll title it "Why Armadillo Mining is Actually Worse Than Duping." That's what it would be titled. S1, I have that on my island still. But my Potato War island is not open to the public. Frozen Blaze plus Tara helmet. What is that? Someone brought two Wait, Tony, you're selling them? That's fire, bro. That's fire. You're selling the banana breads? That's fire, bro. You're gonna rant about the old attribute system? I mean, yeah, the old attribute system was bad. I'm not a fan of the new attribute system either, though. But I will probably say this one's better. Why armadillo mining is actually worse than duping. What is beer bread? I guess that's just bread they make. They put beer into or something? Dude, W Tony, bro. W Tony. That's fire, bro. At least the dupers get banned, but armadillo miners won't get banned. Yeah, but they should though. Armadillo miners should get banned. Drop a one if you agree. Guys who watched the debate stream yesterday, drop a one. Drop a one. One. Okay, now drop a two if I owned ZJ2's ass in the debate. I was eeping. That's alright. You missed a bunch of shouting. 2, 0. Wait, why 0? Guys, I was playing Roblox before I went live today. I still want to make a Roblox game. I think that would just be fun. but I also don't know how really, and yeah, and that would take a shit ton of time. Zillow actually took skill to make 100 mil per hour with a gauntlet. I mean, so does normal mining. I mean, I don't think it was actually that much more skillful than normal mining. Once you know how to do it, it's not like the most complicated thing in the world. You ether warp onto the spa and then you do a little spin and that's about it. You could argue that it actually was easier than normal mining, because on normal mining you have to be ping gliding the whole time, which you could argue requires a bit more focus and aim. How you doing, Fluffy Unicorn? What were you playing? I don't know, it was some mining slop. I actually don't mind mining mithril that much, but I just need a lot of it. I just need a lot of mithril. Which I need to find time where I just like sit down and mine a shit ton of it to keep my forge filled for a while, because I need... I checked my backpack like I'm on my Iron Man or something, but I do need a lot of it. Ember Rod isn't either, bro. Like, sub 1k people can rend. I mean, everyone knows about rending. Everyone knows about rending Kudra, or they've at least heard of it. Do you RMB the old dies? Oh, do you remember the old dies like the one before Vincent? I do. I actually thought about making a dies video before Vincent came out. But then I looked at all the dies. I think the options were like the Byzantium was one I might have been able to get, and then I don't know, like none of them were like actually that interesting in my opinion, or realistic to drop. That's why I ultimately decided against doing it. But now that they're somewhat more droppable, like I'm actually gonna go for them. Nyanza, the old Nyanza die was actually like somewhat droppable. Like there's some guy who dropped like 4 of them now. I wish I could play Minecraft again, but yeah, Microsoft and Discord and Hypixel, like everyone along the line is kind of failing the players here. I would say Discord is probably the most to blame. The amount of illegal activity that happens on Discord, they actually like need to be sued or some bullshit. Dude, what's crazy is how that guy dropped Sickleman die when it was 1 in 150 million or 1 in 100 million, whatever it was. And then he held on to the die, and then the dies update came out and it became fucking useless. Like, or it became like not as cool. I thought Thugs at Shaker Central was gonna take down Discord with the government document leaks. I guess so. I have 1,300 hours of playtime on fake copy of Hypixel right now, bruh. Bruh. Not the fake pixel, bruh. I wonder how those servers exist without just getting, like, sued. I guess maybe they live in Russia or something where they, like, could just kind of ignore any lawsuits. War Thunder players leaking government documents weekly at this point? Yeah, wasn't there some guy like bragging about how he knew how some like real life tank worked, and just because he wanted to prove it so badly, he like leaked the government document or something? Like, brother, you cannot have this big of an ego. Sending yourself to federal prison to win the debate. They argue over specifics and leak the blueprints all the time. Bruh. Okay, why is that kind of based though? See, I feel like... How do people even get caught doing like illegal activity on the internet? 'Cause if you're using a VPN and like... whatever, like how... Actually, how do they get caught? Like, I don't know how that works. I thought VPNs, like, cover it for you. At least, like, if you're using a VPN that doesn't, like, log you or anything, like, how does this work? You realize it's already illegal to make cracked Minecraft servers? They long ago stopped enforcing rules. I mean, they probably just literally can't enforce that, right? Like, how would they be able to do that? Is that illegal, or is that against TOS? It's probably not literally illegal. VPN just adds steps to track you. The government has entire division to get around that. If they want you enough, they got you. But how though? How could they track you if you're using a VPN? Like, I actually don't know how that works. Like, in my mind, it just seems like it would be like impossible or something. Counter VPN? What is counter VPN? I don't think that's a thing. They won't tell you, otherwise you can get around it. Well, the thing is, people do get around it. That's why I'm saying, like, if these people are like doing their like cybercrime properly, that wouldn't they just not ever get caught if they're not like an idiot? Because people literally do this and don't get caught. This guy is telling you meaningless things. If you're on a private VPN, they can't get you. Okay, that's what I figured. They can see you're on a VPN. The government can see that and talk to your VPN provider to see the logs. Yeah, but if you're not using well, if you're just a normal person, you probably don't care if they could see logs because you're probably not doing something illegal. But if you're doing something illegal, why would you use a VPN provider that like keeps logs and cooperates with the government? But at the same time, I guess, how would you ever know that? What if there's just a VPN provider that is secretly owned by the government? Like, what if all the VPN providers are just owned by the government and that's how they get people? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. I'm reporting your ass. Build your own VPN easy. I don't even know how that works, to be honest. Like, do VPN providers just have a bunch of, like, servers that you could connect to all around the world? Is that how that works? Mulvad is all private and don't even store logs. Yeah, but what if they're just saying that and they're actually owned by the government? Like, how would you ever know? Real hackers would own their own VPN? But if that was true, wouldn't they just be able to like go see who owns the VPN and then they would know? Joe, how you doing, man? Building your own, how wait, so if you want to build your own VPN, you're just gonna buy a shit ton of servers all over the world? Wouldn't you need like a shit ton? Doing good. How are you? I'm doing good, Joe. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. The hour profile is not too bad. Just, you know, just doing the do. Honestly, Manny, it's fine. I could just ask ChatGPT if I really cared. That's what they do. The ones who don't get caught either are good enough or don't attract attention. Proxies are 2 cents a month. You build your own VPN and then sell access to it and get rich and just forget about the cybercrime you wanted to do. Bro's just gonna be a law-abiding business owner. I am hyped for tomorrow, Joe, but I'm kind of worried I'm not gonna have enough coinage that I need. We'll see, though. If you could create a new mayor, what would its perks be? What thing in the game needs a new mayor right now? Let me think. Oh, a die mayor. I would make Vincent a mayor. That's what I would do. I would make Vincent a mayor. Rift Mare? Yeah, we definitely don't need a Rift Mare, bro. You're the only one playing in the Rift, bro. We're good on that. Foraging properly, but even if there was a foraging mare, I still wouldn't forage. I just wouldn't. Unless he was giving me like 4,000 wood fortune or whatever, like I don't think I would. Since I play on the Hypixel server, I know how they make money even as a cracked server. I mean, cracked servers could still sell ranks, right? Like, they just make it like a normal server. Okay, should I go look at my buy orders? Doesn't Diaz affect the Rift transactions? Is Diaz the only mare that affects the Rift? What? But why won't you play on the real server if you have money for... I guess that's a good point. That's a good point. Why? I guess you would just play on the real server. Derpy double HP is affects the Rift as well. That's interesting. Guys, I remember at the start of the Aura event when I thought they were gonna like open a portal to the Rift or some bullshit. I was like, yeah, like they're gonna like bring dragons into the hub and you're gonna fight dragons in the hub and they're gonna be killing the precursors or something. Like I don't even know. And then it's like, oh yeah, we're actually just not doing anything. W. Surely next time when Aura comes back evil. Bro's got the spoilers. Actually, yeah, that kind of is, like, for sure what's gonna happen, right? So maybe it would be, like, foolish for me to wait around for Aura to do, like, Jade Dye or some bullshit. Guys, should I grind Jade Dye if it goes 3x? Should I grind Jade Dye? What are we thinking on that? Random Miner, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes, you will get a trust, yes. I just hate doing it. And I need to find time when I could grind robot parts. I don't have that many. And the reason why I haven't done it already, for the most part, is... Ideally, I could wait until they have, until the Magic Foundry work. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Joe. Doug, how you doing today, man? How much farming you clock in yesterday? Let me guess, 15 hours. Oh, hello, Dookie Scrounger. What's up, man? Most of the banned Hypixel players end up on Fake Pixel or other copies, and I don't even think that's true. If someone gets banned off Hypixel, they're not going on Fake Pixel. They're making an alt account, or they're waiting out their ban. Yesterday was a week, 13 hours. Just some light. This time around, doing my dye grinding, I have quite a bit more money than the last time around because, like, farming dyes were barely getting multiplied. Farming's a lot stronger now. Okay, I have to flip this order. I need to buy 1,000 more. And maybe I'll try to buy the stuff to forge plates. We'll put this into my sack. I gotta make sure I don't sell my sack like a stupid chud. Verb, what's up, man? So handsome today, Squid. Type shit. Type shit. Guys, stop spamming I'm handsome. Jeez, I get it. Stop spamming I'm handsome. Thank you. Thank you. Mods, get the chat under control, please. Marlin and Squid aura for aura. You know what I noticed? Once... I deadass think Marlin killed Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis has been real quiet ever since Marlin showed up to the scene, bro. I haven't heard a... After Marlin showed up, everyone found out Duke Dennis has like 7 baby mamas, and then like, I've never heard from the guy again. Who's Duke? That's what I'm saying. Now it's Marlin and Squid now. What are your thoughts on the theories that are blaming 5G electromagnetic waves for health issues or virus transmission? I don't really have thoughts on that. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're probably not that bad. But Toxic Joel, you know what a conspiracy theory is that is kind of similar to that? I remember seeing multiple years ago about like people schizo posting about how like the government could track you in your home through your Wi-Fi. And that like ended up being true, cause like based on how like the Wi-Fi is bouncing around your house or some shit, they could like pinpoint, like that's actually like a real thing. They could pinpoint where you are, which is fucking crazy. However, I don't care if they could do that. I carry around a phone on me all the time. I don't care. Thank you, Joe. Imagine the government technology we don't know about. Like, guys, we all have a microchip inside us. I actually have too, because I got both vaccines. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Get vaccinated, that is a joke. I'm not a vaccine denier. Get vaccinated, get your kids vaccinated. Otherwise, people will die. Your arm is magnetic, type shit. That's the chip talking? Oh, nah. You say we have kids? Hey, maybe some people in chat have kids, you never know. I'm just being inclusive. Shout out all the moms and dads in chat. Every site has my metadata, I don't care anymore. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, give me all the cookies, like, take my email, take my phone number, like, everyone already has it already, what's the point? What, I literally get 200 emails a day to my email because it's on so many, like, bullshit emailing lists. Same with phone, my phone gets like 100 calls a day. How did the vaccine benefit you? Why are people still getting the virus that also got the vaccine? See, I almost want to entertain rage bait like this just because it's like kind of educational. Like I actually wonder if there's anyone in the stream who are vaccine deniers. I actually know 2 vaccine deniers in real life who didn't get the vaccine. Toxic Troll, that is not true, bro. The vaccine was not proven to be pointless. Yes, it was. Okay, wait. You gotta stick around for 15 minutes because I'm gonna ask Rock soon because I actually can't believe that. I feel like that just can't be true. I got the Pfizer vaccine though, so I got the good one. Maybe the vaccines actually did turn everyone into like dumbasses, cause look at the like media ecosystem we live in today. It's just fucked. Maybe that's what the vaccine did. It just made everyone a fucking dumbass. Guys, did Joe Rogan take the vaccine? Probably. Actually, he must have, right? He must have. We all have EMF shielding phone cases. Yeah, guys, never keep your phone in your front pocket because it's gonna kill your balls or something like that. Guys, are seed oils actually bad for you? Does anyone know? Like, I hear a bunch of bullshit. I just don't care to fact check it, but it's not gonna like change what I do. Are seed oils like bad? What do you think is the end goal of Skyblock? I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. For the most part, off of game design, I want to say getting max Skyblock level would probably widely be looked at as the main goal. What's the biggest tip you can give to new players just starting? Do your dailies. Do your dailies and do the garden. I can die in peace once I drop strawberry life goal. Bro, just give Vincent and Rose every day. In like 8 years, you'll be at odds. Do you think the rocket to the moon was real? Yep. Why would it kill your balls if it's in your friend's pocket? Shouldn't it destroy his? I guess so. What are enchanted ender pearls used for? You could look in the ender pearl collection and you could basically see everything it's used for. Enchanted ender eyes, absolute ender pearls. I guess those two are the main ones, right? Enderman minion. We need the VR headsets that kill us when we die in the game, just like Sword Art Online. Maybe we're wearing those already. Maybe we're in a VR right now and we just don't know. That's how immersed we are. What if the last like 10 years of what if the last 6 years of playing Hypixel Skyblock it's actually been like 30 seconds in the real world, and this is like I'm locked into my video game. It's all just a dream. Oh god, for a sec I thought there was a chance I didn't have my foraging equipment on. I was about to crash the frick out. Also look, I'm at 8 million whispers, bro. I'm at 8 million whispers. That is so crazy. That is actually so crazy. Campaign for Squid to own Hypixel. Oh yeah, Hypixel is worth millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, so I would have to sell my stocks. Squid mugs Curito. I don't know what that is. The Overwatch healer. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Guys, should I ever move my webcam position? I feel like it's in a good spot for the most part. I don't know where I would move it if I did, so I think that's kind of why it is where it is. I guess the top left corner is an option. My Microsoft account got hacked, and because I changed my password, they banned me. Who banned you? Oh, you're talking about changing the camera angle, Joe. I definitely wouldn't want to do that. Actually, do I have a good side, guys? I feel like I don't like when... I guess I don't really mind if someone's camera's at an angle. Pretty indifferent to it. Oh god, delete rates. Gotta start bone smashing like clap. Is that fake? Like, surely that's fake, right? There's no world where, like, that's just fake. Right? I need to read some like papers on this or something. It's real? I just don't think so. I just don't believe it. Maybe that's why I'm a chud. Really, Ramil? How long does attributes actually take? Because I just do a few every time I'm doing something. I feel like attributes aren't... Most of them are probably pretty easy, and then there's probably a few that take really long. You know, I did notice, Remiddle, I need to buy my Viper shards on my Iron Man basically every day forever. I don't know how many I'll need total, but it will save me time grinding some like bullshit I don't want to grind. I'd rather just spend the money for it. But I think I literally need like over 500 Viper shards. What would need to happen for Skyblock to go to a 40k average player count again? They would have to add something fun to do in the game. Which, I know that seems impossible, but it could literally happen like tomorrow, right? Remiddle, are there any of the shards that you buy that you need a shit ton of? Or is it just Viper mainly? Squid should have been at Streamer University. I would be a professor. We can only hope that have they talked about a combat update? We were probably not even getting a combat update this year. And I don't even think that's, like, I don't think that's necessarily what we need to, like, save Skyblock. It doesn't have to be, like, combat, just... it probably will be combat, but... Yeah. Oh, I see Remiddle. True, Demuno, true. You almost tricked ZJ2 into... I guess you did trick him into thinking you were gonna get moved in. Remiddle, what shards do you have left? Okay, this is my last hide-on leaf, and then I'm going to my garden to check everything out. True, Demuno, true. Okay, 1 red mushroom block, 1 red, 3 wart, 2, 3, 6, wheat, 1 red, 3 wart. Okay, let's go buy that. What is going on? No! No, 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 no. Oh my god, okay. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I'm playing for an extra minute today. I don't care. I need to go put those mithril plates in my forge. Hide-on box, Dodo, Galaxyfish, Molthorn, Starborn. So are there multiple shards you could do with Chameleon, or is that like not really reasonable? Your laptop is gonna get taken away for playing over the limit. I know. I hope I don't get caught. Luke, how you doing, man? When's the next 2-hour video? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe at the end of the year. Okay, it's been over a minute. What's going on? Oh god, I forgot what I need. Hub. Okay, I'm insta buying 4 of these. I'm insta-buying 7 of these. I hope this doesn't completely ruin the margins. Buy one of those.
Me and my brothers are tired of being charged on the floor. Please buy a desk at IKEA. Thanks.
Oh my god, $20? Squid's left AirPod. Oh my god. Wait, what the heck? Hold on. I'm trying to finish up here. I'll read your down in a second. One second. Oh my god. 236 wheat. 236 wheat. Okay, you know, I'm just going to the forge. I'm just going to the forge. I just have to go to the forge. Someone donated $20? Squid's left AirPod. W Squid's left AirPod. Okay, hold on. I played over a minute over today. I'm gonna get grounded. Alright, that's it. That's it for today. A minute, 15 seconds. Oh brother. Use code Squid, use code Squid, use code Squid. End of day 99.